We are currently at brunch. We're at Sani today. I wanted to try out this place for so long, but last time the tram was broken, so we didn't end up coming here. But I love the interior design of this place. It gives such a cozy feeling. So all of us ended up getting the gnocchi, but it smells so good. Here is all of our food. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm actually so hungry because I didn't eat breakfast this morning, so...
Hello everyone, we are now at uni, and yesterday I did not save my Word document before my laptop crashed, and so I lost 3 weeks of work, which is, I know, I saw the rainbow spinning wheel of death, and then I was like, I looked at it thing, because I usually have it on autosave. And then I looked at it and then it wasn't on, and then I got so stressed out and then it crashed. And like my computer just wasn't responding. And so I just shut it down, and then when I opened it up, it restored it, but it restored it to the version that was like from 3 hours ago or something. And so I lost like, yeah. So I will be catching up on that and also doing I think I'm up to week 5 now, so I lost 3, 4, 5, and then I redid 3 and 4 last night, so today I'll be doing 5, 6 and 7. Is that right? Yes, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, and also rewatching a couple of lectures, so got lots to do today, but hopefully it'll be a productive afternoon. Just took a little bit of a study break, but now I'm going to work on writing my maps this is for week 9 lecture. I have a couple of lectures I need to catch up on, so 9, 10 and 11 on the notes and things, so I'm gonna try and do that. Hopefully I'll be able to get 9 and maybe a little bit of 10 done before I head off, but that's the goal. everyone. Today is the last day before the exam. The exam is tomorrow. I actually can't believe I'm saying that because this week has honestly gone by pretty fast. But yeah, I'm gonna take you on what I usually do the day before my exam. But before we do that, let's start with breakfast because I'm actually quite hungry. I'm gonna make a big cup of matcha today. This cup is almost as tall as my face, just so that I have something to drink as well while I'm studying. And then I only have one piece of toast left, so I actually need to do a little bit of grocery shopping today. Otherwise I really would be out of all my groceries. But yeah. So I just changed out of my pajamas, but this is the fit for today. I'm just wearing a necklace from the Little. This is one of my favorite necklaces. It's like got a string of little pearls. And then this is a vest from Fila. The top is also from Fila, and yeah, this is one of my favorite vests as well. But on the topic of exam revision, a couple of days ago you probably saw I was like making a lot of mind maps. So I now have all of the mind maps. Each one is for each week, and then some weeks where like the content's super heavy, I just have it double-sided. But yeah, after that I will put them into like questions. So like the mind maps for me, they're more just like a visual representation of everything, since I am a bit of a visual learner. When I look at the mind map, I can kind of see like everything on the one page, because sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed when I'm scrolling through my notes and I just see like, it just seems endless. So putting it on a mind map is like, oh, well, everything fits on the one page, like I could do this, you know? Yeah. After that I just put them into questions, because even though like in the process it doesn't seem like you're doing a lot, or like even if you don't have a lot of time, it might seem like this is a little bit waste of time, but while I am kind of making the questions, I'm constantly reviewing everything as well. I also have another doc with all the answers on it, so this one is just the questions. And what I usually do is I start off with the document with the answers there as well as the questions, but I make the answers like a very, very light grey, so it's really hard to see, but it just kind of prompts you a little bit, because even if you do look at the question, like you somewhat still kind of can see a little bit of the answer. So it kind of in the beginning stages it's really good because it just prompts your brain to try and like it gives you a bit of a hint basically. And then after that I moved to this document, which is basically just the questions. So yeah, there's like no hints or anything like that. And then after that I'll move to like exam questions. That's like in like past exam or like any practice exams that we've been given, I kind of move to there.
Also, when you're like really tight on time, the good thing about having these mind maps is you can kind of stick them around the house. So I kind of used to do this with biology, but I used to have like pages and I write them really big. So like this mind map is quite small, like the handwriting and everything, but I do like separate pages with like really big handwriting, and I just put them around the house. So then every time I like walk by one of the sheets, for example, it was like photosynthesis, I will walk by and then I'll look at it and then I'll say like the formula and then what it is and that sort of thing. So like every time I see that, it kind of prompts me to yeah, like remember or like recite whatever it was. Or like even just in everyday context, if it is a subject that you study and like it's applied in an everyday context, you could do the same thing. So like when it was also photosynthesis and cellular respiration, I remember I had a really hard time remembering the formula for that, and every time I would go to the park and I would be like, this tree is doing light dependent photosynthesis right now, and then I'd say it. Obviously not at every tree because there are a lot of trees at the park, but I would kind of do those sorts of things along the way so that, yeah, like just little things in life that might be related to whatever you're studying. It's also really nice just to like see how the things that you are learning are applied to the real world situations. Taking a little bit of an intermission from studying, I just made lunch. This is one of my favorite recipes to make for lunch. It's just like fried rice noodles, and today I just put in some carrots, mushroom and eggs, because that's all the groceries I have left in the fridge, and now I only have carrots and eggs left, so I definitely need to do some grocery shopping ASAP. But yeah, this is just a super easy recipe. You can put in whatever you want really. And then I also added some sesame seeds on top with soy sauce, sesame oil, salt and pepper. But yeah, I'm gonna go and eat lunch now, take a little bit of a break, and then get back to studying again. So before each exam, I'll usually go and have a look at the things that I need to bring, write down a list of the things I need to bring, and also double check any like exam rules, for example, open book, closed book, just double check everything again, and then also figure out when to get to the venue and when I need to leave, so that way I make sure that I get there on time and everything, because yeah, definitely don't want to be late to an exam and then have like mental stress on top of everything. Also, the questions I showed before are more, I'd say, like the basic level of questions. So things like, what is this concept? Describe this, or something like that. It's more just for you to kind of familiarize yourself with the content and make sure you've memorized the concepts. But even better questions would be something like, what is the difference between X and Y? X is more commonly used than Y, or something like that, where it combines different concepts and different things together. Hello everyone! It is a little bit later now. I just changed into a t-shirt because it was getting a little bit hot, and if you hear any noises in the background, I just put on the air fryer to make dinner while I keep on revising. But it's just gonna be a really simple dinner tonight. I think I just put some potatoes in the air fryer that I had already cut up from last night, and then probably use some of the mince and also tomato I have to make something, and then I just have some leftover rice as well, so I'll just put that all together. But in the meantime, I took a walk this afternoon just to kind of clear my mind. I kind of like doing that as a bit of a study break and also to like get in a bit of exercise as well, and the weather today was so nice. So it was perfect, apart from the fact that I have hay fever and it is spring. That was really good. And then I came home and I did 2 practice exams. I think they went alright. Yeah, there's just a couple of loose ends that I need to tie up, but timing wise I think it's pretty good. Yeah, if I keep on top of it like I did today, it should be fine for the exam tomorrow. And yeah, so between now and probably a little bit later when I make dinner, I'm just gonna look over some of the stuff in the practice exams that I struggled with, and then after dinner I think I'm gonna go through the entirety of all the practice questions I made up, and then make sure that I've got all of them down, and then yeah, have an early night's sleep and hopefully a good one so that I won't be tired tomorrow. Yeah. So here is tonight's dinner. I just threw this together really quickly, like probably it took 15 minutes, maybe even less. But yeah, I just decided to throw together something really quick so I can quickly finish, quickly do the dishes, and then get back to exam revision. I just finished taking a shower and I'm about to go to bed, but my kind of night before exam routine is that I go through all of my notes once and then I just leave it and I go to bed. So I'm gonna go and do that and then yeah, head off and go to bed. Good morning everyone, it is now the next day. Yeah, so I'm about to make some breakfast. I decided that I'm just gonna eat breakfast at a normal time and then not have any lunch and probably just have a little bit of a snack before I go into the exam, because otherwise I would definitely be in a food coma and I definitely do not want that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and make some lunch. This is one of my favorite recipes I've been having lately. It's just like 1 to 2 parts flour to water for like the wrap of it, and then I use an egg on top and then any filling that I want. It's probably easier once I make it, but yeah, it's so easy, it's so quick, and it's so good. So that's what I'm gonna be making. this is the stationery that I'm bringing to exam. I just bring a highlighter because with questions and things I like to highlight like the keywords to make sure I've answered all parts of the question. 2 pens because just in case like one dies or runs out or there's an issue with one of them. And then some colored pens as well and a pencil for like drafting things or anything like that. But yeah, and since it has to be in a clear plastic bag, I just use this Ziploc bag. Yeah, I am a little bit superstitious. Like the pens that I bring are the pens that I've definitely used throughout the studying process, and like the main pen that I study with is always the pen that I bring. So yeah. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any exam superstitions or anything like that as well.
The exam a little bit early, so I'm just waiting outside, but there's so many people coming here. It's my first actually exam in person for uni, so I'm a little bit nervous, but that's all good. We're gonna go through my pre-exam routine and then head on in.
Hello everyone, it is a lot later now and I'm now home. Exam is all done and dusted, which I'm very, very happy about. There's definitely, I'm quite annoyed because there was this one question, which I feel like always happens. So I'm like, come on Tiff, like, you know better. One that I was like literally last night, I was like, oh, this is so specific. They're not gonna ask this. So I just didn't look at it, and today during reading time, as I'm reading through it, what do I see? A question on it. And I'm like, yeah, this always happens, but I'm very happy it's now done and dusted, and I can finally clean my house because I've been looking forward to that all freaking week. Actually, not just the week, I've been looking forward to it since the tail end of the semester. It's very messy at the moment, so I'm very, very happy, very excited to get everything clean, feel, yeah, just really nice. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on a couple of days of my exam and kind of seeing how I prep for my exams, and hopefully some of the tips were pretty helpful as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!